Hello everyone and welcome to another video by Centipede Geek. Today I'm going to discuss my thoughts and opinions upon an L-rated network television series with the name of From Dusk Till Dawn, the series. I'm going to talk about episode 4 titled Let's Get Ramblin'. And if you've seen the movie, you pretty much know the idea of where the series is going unless they try to, decide to drastically change things. But anyways, this episode pretty much, picks up in the movie where finally our family, the preacher's family and the RV finally meet the Gecko brothers face to face. In this episode, major spoilers coming up. The Gecko brothers, Seth and Richie Gecko, they take the RV family hostage. They take the RV and they decide to head out on their trip. They need the RV for cover. That way they can, get themselves into Mexico. That way they can finish their deal. But except that they have no idea what they've gotten themselves into. The whole idea of the blood cult making sacrifices for the the leader and that whole thing. You've seen episode 3, you know what I'm talking about. But that's pretty much the main gist of episode 4, titled Let's Get Ramblin', for the series on the L-rated network by the name of From Dusk Till Dawn, the series. I loved this episode. If you want to talk about, at least for the for the last 10 minutes of the episode, if you want to talk about just a full-on action-packed episode, the last 10 minutes define action. I love the whole the shootout scenes between between the Gecko brothers and the cop, where they fall off the building, fall off onto the RV. Those are just some great scenes, bloody scenes, action-packed. I love those last 10 minutes. The whole action thriller really comes in play in those last 10 minutes. You can really see the style of Robert Rodriguez in this episode. I believe he directed this one. I believe he directed the first 2. I don't think he did 3, but he did episode 4. And once again, his style, as in the first 2 episodes, definitely comes into play in this episode, especially in the scenes where we have our cop character and he is being haunted by previous things that have happened in his life. A particular scene I liked a lot was when this character kept popping up and the blood kept squirting out of his neck. I mean, it was a very over-the-top scene, but I thought it was a very stylistic scene. Over the top in a good way, shall I say. I don't mind over the top as long as it's done in the right fashion. Blood going all over the cop character's face. I just loved that scene. He kept popping up in random places. The whole idea of him being haunted because of previous events was a great way, sort of a great, I guess you could say, sort of plot element or sort of plot point for his character. It was just a key thing that I really just liked from this episode. Those action scenes towards the end, and and then I also liked the blood scene. The whole him being haunted. That was really interesting, I thought. I like the way finally we're finally meeting the RV family, and then we met them previous episodes, but we're finally seeing our two main two families meeting up. The Gecko family and then the preacher's family. Finally, our characters are meeting up, and and now as the series goes on, it's going to be interesting to see how they interact with each other. If you've seen the movie, is this series going to go in the same direction? I mean, is Richie Gecko's character going to be turned into a vampire later on? That's a really interesting thing that I've been thinking about. It seems that we may not even actually see the vampires in the bar to maybe the last 2 or 3 episodes because of the direction the series is going. Overall, I'm loving the series so far. It has a great story, some great characters, some great scenes in general. Just overall, just really fun and cool to watch. The concept of the blood cult is great, and just so you guys know, if you haven't seen my previous videos, From Dusk Till Dawn, the series on the L-rated network channel, has already been confirmed for a season 2. So if you are liking it, I'll make sure to put a link in the description bar for the article that says that, just in case you guys want to read more further details on that. I believe outside the U.S., From Dusk Till Dawn, the series is being marketed as a Netflix original, while here in the United States, it's just an L-rated channel series. But season 2, that's great news because I'm liking the series already. That's my review of the series with the name of From Dusk Till Dawn, the series for episode 4, titled Let's Get Ramblin'. Once again, thanks for watching the video by Centipede Geek. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the page below, and I'll see you guys later for more videos by Centipede Geek.